Good morning, children. In the last video, we observed the heating effect of electric current and learned how we use it to our advantage. Now, one question arises, does the electric current have other effects also? Yes, electric current have magnetic effect also. To show the magnetic effect of current, we can perform a simple activity. We keep a compass needle on a table, lay a copper wire over it, connect the two ends of the wire to a battery through a switch. What do you notice when we put the switch on? Does the needle get deflected? Yes. You will notice that the needle points in a different direction as long as current flows in the wire. When the current is switched off, the needle comes back to its original north-south direction. If you reverse the direction of current by changing the electric cell connections, the magnetic needle will get deflected in the opposite direction. If you increase the current flowing in the wire by connecting two cells instead of one in the circuit, you will find that the deflection increases. We know that a compass needle can be deflected only by a magnet. Therefore, the experiment shows that a current carrying wire acts as a magnet. However, the magnet is not strong enough to attract an iron nail or small paper clips. This experiment was first performed by Ørsted in 1820 to show the magnetic effect of current. He concluded that a wire carrying an electric current possesses a magnetic field around it. The strength of the magnetic field depends on the strength of the current. Next, we see magnetic field due to current in a straight conductor. For this activity, we take a smooth piece of cardboard and hold it horizontal and pass an electric wire through its center so that the wire is vertical. Sprinkle fine iron filings uniformly on the cardboard. Next, we connect the wire to the two ends of a battery so that the current passes through the wire. Now tap the cardboard gently. The iron filings arrange themselves in concentric circles with their center lying on the wire, showing the magnetic lines of force around the wire. The direction of the magnetic field in the above case can be found by placing a compass on the cardboard. The direction of the field is given by the direction in which the north pole of the compass needle points. If the direction of current in the wire is reversed, the direction of the field will also be reversed. So, when electric current passes through a wire, it behaves like a magnet. This is the magnetic effect of electric current. Next, we will see field due to a solenoid. A solenoid is a cylindrical coil of wire. When a current flows through it, the solenoid behaves like a bar magnet with opposite poles at the ends. One more activity we will see. We make a solenoid by winding closely 20 to 25 turns of an insulated copper wire around a cylindrical object like a gum tube. We remove the tube and connect the two ends of the wire to a cell so that current passes through it. Now we bring a compass needle close to it. You can see in figure, here we observe the deflection in the compass needle is more than in the case of a current carrying wire or a coil. A solenoid acts like a number of coils close together and therefore acts like a stronger magnet. Now we can test to see if the coil can attract paper clips. It is probably still not strong enough to attract the clips. Now we put a small iron rod in the coil. We find that now the magnet is strong enough to attract the paper clips or even bigger iron nails. The magnetism disappears if you switch off the electric current in the wire. You can see in figure, it shows the magnetic field around a solenoid carrying current. It is similar to the magnetic field around a bar magnet. Now, the strength of the magnetic field can be increased by increasing the number of turns in the solenoid, increasing the current in the solenoid, and winding the solenoid around a magnetic material. So, you revise these topics and write the written work in your physics notebook. Okay, thank you.